So just to kick it off, can you just kind of walk us through how the season went for you with South Kent and just what that experience was like as a whole?
It was definitely, a rough season. Definitely didn't end how we wanted it to, but I definitely could say I got way better as a basketball player. Yep.
What would you say some of the highlights of the season were?
Highlights for the season were just, getting better every day, spending time with my teammates after school, after practice. That was really it.
Do you think there's like one memory that stands out as like a favorite memory from this year?
Yeah, for sure. A favorite memory I had was definitely probably some off the backboard alley-oop or something like that.
And you mentioned how your game grew this year. Can you kind of, elaborate on that? How do you feel like you grew the most as a player this year?
I feel like I became more of a guard. Last year when I was at LaSalle Academy, I was playing more of the 4 spot. So at South Kent, I really learned how to be more of a 2 guard.
And what was that process like for you of kind of shifting your skill set, shifting your role a bit?
I definitely had guard skills with me, playing here and stuff, but it was just it was definitely a tough adjustment in game, I could say.
And what do you think is maybe the biggest thing that you learned this year?
The biggest thing I learned this year that you're never as good as you think you are.
Now, heading into this summer, what are you looking forward to most?
What I'm looking forward to the most this summer is definitely just winning, winning it all. I feel like if we win, we all eat. Yes, sir.
What does that path to winning look like? It's a competitive league, obviously.
Yes, sir. Path to winning is, coming here every day, coming to practice, practicing hard, communicating, being together, being disciplined.
And can you kind of speak to what, these RI Elite practices are like and how you feel like you're benefiting from them?
Our elite practices are hard, I will not lie. It's definitely mentally draining, but it's getting us ready for the next level, so it's a great thing.
And do you have any, outside of winning it all, do you have any, personal goals or milestones you kind of have your eyes set on for the summer?
Of course. Definitely to pick up a few more schools and definitely go up in the rankings, most definitely. And just prove myself all over the world.
For sure. What are some areas of your game that you're looking to continue to improve on over the next few months?
Definitely my jump shot, shooting. I can obviously say I can get better at everything, but mainly my jump shot.
What does the work into that look like?
Just coming every day and getting mad reps up,
And you mentioned that, you're looking to hopefully climb the rankings, get more schools involved this summer. What's kind of the latest with your recruitment? Who have you been hearing from lately?
Schools I've been hearing from a lot are Marquette, Xavier, Kansas, Texas, schools like that.
What are, some of the most consistent messages that you're hearing from these schools?
Most consistent messages, I could say, just keep working. That's really what it is. Keep working because that jump from high school to college is a big jump. So that's what I really get the most. Keep working. Yes, sir.
What do you think the biggest part of that jump is, and how are you looking to prepare for it?
I think it's more of I don't really think it's more of the skill set. I think it's more of the physical. So just getting in the weight room, getting stronger, getting faster, taking care of my body.
And when all is said and done after this summer, if you could kind of, leave one thought in coaches and fans' minds about you, what do you want it to be?
That I'm gonna play hard regardless.
And you let's talk about, colleges, the transition to college, in the future. Have you been watching March Madness at all?
Of course.
What are some, takeaways or what have you been enjoying the most about that?
I just enjoying how they're competing. It's very high level basketball, and I could just see myself at that level. It's very inspiring. So.
Are there any players that you've seen on this national stage that you think that you either could play a similar role or that you think you play like them?
In particular, I can think of somebody like Stephon right now. Stephon Castle.
Yep.
Yeah.
And what does it mean for you to, playing prep school ball in Connecticut, see UConn now as this competitive team that's gone this far, getting to see these local college teams really, prove themselves on the national stage? What does it mean for you to get to see these, regional college teams get to prove themselves on the national stage, you know, that where you play so close to them?
I think it's great, you know, that they're finally proving themselves to to everyone. I think it's great.
And now heading into next season with South Kent, do you have kind of any goals for that? Anything that you kind of have in your mind for that?
Win. Yes, sir.
When it comes to finding that path to winning and winning more in such a competitive landscape, what do you think the key is? What are you looking to, what change are you looking to instill?
I think going into next year, I'm looking to instill being more of a leader. Definitely take on that leadership role next year, I feel like.
Where does that come from for you, being a leader? Is there someone around you that you try to take away from? Does it come naturally?
It starts with like here and Rhode Elite, how like, I'm held accountable for everything. So no slacking, like stuff like that. So if I'm being held at a high standard, I feel like I can hold my team to it as well.
And can you speak to kind of both as a leader and on the court, what your role, or I guess what the difference with your role with Rhode Island Elite is compared to South Kent? What you get to show on this stage?
I'm more of a scorer here. Like I'm more of like the main scorer here. But South Kent, we had other guys. Obviously, we had other guys, but I was like more of a main scorer here, which is.
And last question, what's the biggest thing that you're looking to, prove or showcase over, the next 3 or so months?
I'm just ready to prove that I am ready for that level, and I'm on that stage just like everybody else. Yes, sir.